In this video, I'm going to show you one of the easiest and most effective ways to find trending t-shirt designs and niches on Amazon merch. The tool I'm going to be using for this is called PODcs. I will have a link to it down below in the description. You can get started for free. I actually just recently made a video showcasing some of the free niche research features that PODcs has. There is quite a lot of them. However, the Amazon merch feature, which I'm showing you in this video, is not available for free, unfortunately. So if you click on the pricing page right here and enter my code PA50, then you can get a 50% discount if you do want to sign up monthly or annually. Once you've logged into your PODcs account, you can head over to the left hand side and click on the merch by Amazon tool right here, and then we're going to use the seller trends tab. I really like this, use it all the time for my trending niches videos, and the settings I typically use are the newcomer button right here, the purple one, and I changed this to in 100 days. So this is going to show designs that were uploaded to Amazon the past 100 days, so over the past 3 months, and that are already getting sales. And you can even limit the BSR because by default it is quite high. So let's say we only want to see shirts that have made it sort of under the 500k BSR range like this, and hit search. So let's start scrolling down. Obviously, the lower the days right here, the better, because if something was posted like 3 days ago and has already got a low BSR, that is definitely some very fast success. So while scrolling through this, I usually look at the days. I try and get days that are really low like this, and I also look for patterns. So you want to see if there's sort of similar niches or the same niche that keeps showing up. Like at the moment, I'm recording this at the beginning of July, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see quite a few of these Christmas in July designs showing up. This is a newcomer from 73 days ago with 0 views, and it's getting a 300k BSR, which is probably a few sales a day on a regular basis right now. So here we go. There's another pattern. We've got God's children and not for sale, and here is the same design, 10 days old, and this one is 10 days old as well. So that is definitely an indication of a new trend, in my opinion, and something worth looking into. I don't know if it's safe or not. That's something you have to check, obviously, through trademark checks and looking further into what it actually alludes to, because I'm not 100% sure. I mean, stuff like this is definitely not safe on Amazon because they don't really like swear words anymore. It used to be fine in the past. You could use the S word and stuff like that, but now you typically get a rejection. I'm wondering how they got this through. They probably didn't put the actual word in their listing and somehow avoided the rejection algorithm that way. But yeah, whilst scrolling through this, look for patterns, look for interesting new designs that stand out to you, which you haven't really seen before. We've got another Christmas in July shirt right here, another one right here with a Santa on a flamingo, only 7 days old, and it's doing that well. So right now, this is a good niche to target for July, but I don't know when this video is coming out. So yeah, it might have died off by the time you're watching this. Sorry about that. That's why I'm giving you these videos, right? So you can use the same tactic at any point in time, at any point during the year, and you don't have to rely on my trending niches videos. This is literally what I do. I scroll through this, I try and find some designs that repeat and that look interesting. Typically, what I like to do is, let's say this one right here. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Let's say I wanted to look further into this, so I'll click this information button right here. I would typically copy part of the title, so let's do, did I roll my eyes out? Let's just copy that with Control C and head over to the merch by Amazon tool product research. I tend to use the professional product research tab and then just paste that part of the title into the search mask right here, hit search, and let's just see what comes back, whether this is just a random shirt or if it's something that's been selling for a long time. So we've got one design right here, 2022, with loads of reviews. So this is not a new trend. Somehow this design made it into the sort of second spot in this niche very quickly. Maybe they pushed a lot of ads, but it does look like there's already quite a lot of designs with a longer sales history. Here we've got 2018, 2020, and quite a few reviews. So this is not necessarily a trend I would target because there's already so many established designs. It just seems like one random one managed to get a lot of sales quickly. But if we look at Christmas in July, for example, then we can tell that even though there is designs with older dates and lots of reviews, there's also a ton of new ones that are seeing a lot of success very quickly. So we've got this one posted in 2023, this one posted in 2023, very low reviews amongst some of the top sellers. So there is definitely potential to get in here with a unique design that stands out in search results, and it's not impossible to get sales in the Christmas in July niche. And here we go. This is the God's Children Are Not For Sale search term. I wanted to check this out as well. And this is essentially the ideal situation you want to look for when you want to enter trends. I'm not saying this is safe. I'm going to do a quick check in a minute here, but essentially what we can see here is tons of designs that are posted within the past week of recording this, from June 29th to July 7th this year. Basically, none of them have reviews. Many of them are doing really, really well. So this is a brand new trend, seeing a lot of traction. This is what you want to look out for, but you still need to do trademark checks and a Google search ideally, because on Google you will often find that some of these phrases might be from a song lyric, from a movie quote, something like this. So in terms of trademarks, it's quite a longer topic. I've made a video in the past in terms of trademark guide and showing you free tools that can help you check for trademarks more effectively. So check that video out. If it will give you some more insight and tell you exactly what you need to know. But the Google search I'm just going to do right now, because I think that might give us some easy, quick results. And the first thing that comes up, a few news stories, and it seems like it is an actor that said this. So what's this picture right here? Let's just check this out. New movie releasing July the 4th, sheds light on terror, human trafficking, etc. Sound of Freedom. So this seems to be linked to a movie. I don't know if it's a quote from the movie or if just an actor said it. It has to do with human trafficking as well and kids. So those are all red flags, in my opinion, which would definitely turn me away from this trend. It's just what happens sometimes. So you'll have trends that are not safe. Sometimes you'll have trends that are safe. You have to do your due diligence and look into these things a little bit further, because whilst the designs might be going through right now and not getting rejections, Amazon might be made aware of these t-shirts in a couple of weeks. Let's say the movie makers find out that sort of third-party sellers are profiting off the movie essentially, or off their marketing, whatever this is, and then Amazon will have sort of a wave of removals for anything that has this search term on the design or in the listing data. So be careful when you see these trends, and always double check it's not linked to some sort of movie or to something like human trafficking or any sort of human tragedy stuff. That is definitely things that Amazon does not allow. It's in the content policy, and you shouldn't be selling designs related to it. And a few more tips I wanted to give you about this search mask is, first of all, you can filter by different marketplaces. You could click all marketplaces as well to show US, UK, Germany, and France. You can change the product type from t-shirt to hoodie or phone case, although I usually just look at t-shirts personally. And you can also, let's say you don't really want to see all of these Christmas designs because you don't want to enter that trend, or it's already dying off, so you know you don't want to target that. You can just exclude keywords right here to make it easier to find different trends that you might well want to target. So let's put Christmas in here and hit search again. And now, as you can see, there's not going to be any more Santas in this list. And another button that I like to use is the trends up one right here, the green one. The second best, I think, after the newcomer function is this one. And essentially what this does is it shows you different designs that have dropped a lot in BSR recently. So the percentages here of how much they've dropped, 99.9. And also if you hover over these green boxes, it tells you the change in BSR. So for example, this one's dropped from 618,000 to 309,000 in BSR over the past 7 days. And this is once again a good way to look at trends. Not all of these designs are recent. That's the difference, right? A lot of these are older, but nevertheless, they can show you if a specific niche is trending. And once again, whilst you scroll through this, you want to look for patterns of similar designs, or for something that just stands out to you because it looks different, or it looks like a unique, maybe evergreen niche even, that you could potentially try and target or look further into. So for example, one thing that stands out to me here is this design that has got a 144,000 BSR, which is really low, and it's aimed at quilters apparently. So that seems interesting. Wouldn't have thought that to be a design that does so well. And if you find something like this and you want to quickly check if there's more that are doing well, what you can do is, let's say we use the word quilters. That must be one of the primary keywords. You can scroll all the way up. You can type it into this search mask right here and then hit search. And then we can see there's another design that is trending up, only by 13.9% though. So let's also have a look at newcomers. Change this to in 100 days, whilst quilters is still being searched for. And there's one design that was recently posted 60 days ago that has started to get some sales. Not an amazing BSR. So yeah, this might not be a very hot trend, but it might be an evergreen niche worth considering because there is designs getting a lot of sales. To me, at least personally, it doesn't appear to be one of those niches that has massive competition. You would have to double check that with search results on Amazon, of course. But besides that, it is something worth noting. So that's it in terms of this search mask. You've got lots of functionality to quickly identify new trends and recently posted designs that are doing well. Definitely check it out. It is really handy and it's helped me a lot in the past. If you're not certain what design styles to use to get the most sales with your Amazon listings, make sure to check out this video next, where I analyzed the top sellers on Amazon over multiple months to show you what sells the most.